5 people were taken to area hospitals after 3 vehicles were involved in a crash on Cleveland's east side Tuesday evening. According to the Cleveland Division of Police, the crash happened at the intersection of East 55th Street and Superior Avenue. One of the vehicles involved in the incident flipped over and caught fire. Cleveland police say a 29-year-old woman and a 49-year-old man were taken to Metro Health Medical Center and are in critical condition, while a 27-year-old man is in serious condition at Metro Health. Meanwhile, a 50-year-old woman was taken to university hospitals and was in trauma arrest, while a 22-year-old man is in critical condition at UH.
A teenager has avoided jail despite leading police on a 100-mile-per-hour chase and smashing a 32-ton lorry off the road as he crashed. Oliver Clark, from Wheelsby Street in Grimsby, sped off in his Ford Fiesta after failing to stop for police in Cleethorpes in Lincolnshire. Dashcam footage shows the 19-year-old swerving dangerously on the A180 road with police just behind him. Police pulled him from the car and gave him first aid despite fearing the vehicle could catch fire. The teenager spent 4 days in a coma after the July 2022 crash and continues to recover from his injuries. Investigating Officer PC Sean Hutchinson said Clark had driven at over 100 miles on the Barnetby Topslip Road before the crash. Due to the dangerous manner of Clark's driving, it was not possible to immediately bring the pursuit to a safe resolution, as to do so could have risked endangering the lives of the officers engaged in the pursuit, he said. Humberside police revealed that Clark had escaped prison after a judge last week gave him a 12-month sentence, suspended for 2 years. Clark was also banned from driving for 2 years and must do an extended test to get his license back.
In Austin, Texas, a motorist with a dash cam is waved on by a dump truck driver who may be having some trouble. The car's driver continues down a long curving hill to a stoplight. The intersection is busy, making it a bit more challenging for cars in the far right lane to make the turn on red, which is very bad news for the driver in this gray sedan. The dump truck from earlier plows into a gray sedan, pushes it through the intersection, hits several other vehicles, and then punches through a concrete barrier before finally plummeting more than 15 feet and landing on its side in a ravine. Thankfully, Good Samaritans are able to pull the driver out before his truck catches fire. Emergency personnel arrive on the scene. The driver of the gray sedan is reportedly treated for a concussion. The 19-year-old driver of a red car that was T-boned reportedly incurs a spinal injury. None of the motorists, including the trucker, sustained life-threatening injuries. Investigators later determined brake failure as the cause of the multi-car collision. As bad as this situation was, considering the extent of the damage and the number of vehicles involved, everyone is lucky it wasn't much worse.
Who wants a bargain? Who wants a little discount? Anybody want a bargain? Who's looking for a bargain?
The Maryland Attorney General's office released video that shows what happened back on February 8th in Baltimore, when a car crashed into another vehicle and then into a building which then collapsed on the vehicles. The Baltimore Police Department said a pedestrian was transported to Johns Hopkins Hospital in critical condition after a car crashed into a house on East North Avenue and North Wolf Street, according to multiple reports. Video shows police officers descending upon the rubble as they shout at the suspect to show his hands as he exits the car. Cops are also seen rushing to dig out the others trapped in the rubble. Yesterday afternoon at 13:15, a devastating accident took place on the highway. There was an ongoing construction on the road. A hatchback car was moving on the road when the car in front suddenly changed lanes, resulting in a collision with the road barriers, and then a truck. Following the accident, emergency medical teams were immediately dispatched to the scene. However, due to the severity of the injuries, despite all efforts, the occupants of the vehicle lost their lives. The investigation regarding the incident is ongoing. It is crucial for drivers to avoid sudden maneuvers in traffic, especially in areas undergoing construction work. Let's abide by traffic rules and drive attentively. Stay safe.
As long as you're trying to make it, there's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it.